Good morning, I'm Kate, and welcome to another Backers Update for the Spark Notebook. So as I promised in a previous update, I wanted to tell you about how I use the notebook to get things done. So I tried to fit it all in one video and I wasn't able to. So what you're going to see here is the first in kind of a series of how I use the notebook in my process. Although I should be honest, I'm not actually showing you how I use the notebook because this is the version of the notebook that I have. It's not very attractive. It's not what you're getting. So I'm going to show you how I use the different layouts. So this, everybody will get, or you can get the layouts I'm going to show you today just by sharing the project on Kickstarter. And hopefully you like it. It's really a walk through my Monday morning rituals and what I do to kind of make sure what I'm doing is really important and that I'm working on my top priorities and making progress on the things that really matter to me. So enjoy, and remember, if you like this video, be sure to like it on Kickstarter or leave a comment and let me know what you thought. Thanks so much. My Monday mornings usually start with tea. I don't drink coffee, but I do really like caffeine. So this morning, I am opting for the holiday tea because you've got to get in the holiday spirit, even if it's a little early. So I get things ready and then I get ready to start my day. So I actually start my day with email, even though most people say that isn't the best way. I like to make sure that nothing is on fire and just kind of parse through everything that's come in since I was asleep. And as you can see, I get a lot of messages. I try to do inbox zero, which is one of my favorite productivity things for managing email, but I don't always do it that well. Then after I'm done with email, it is time for breakfast. Today it's Cinnamon Life, sometimes it's Frosted Flakes. Then it is getting down to work. So I start every Monday with a real planning session. So this is what I call my ninja planning. So what I'm doing here is I'm filling out my weekly goals, and I start with this every week, even if it's like the beginning of the month and I'm supposed to do my monthly goals, because it tends to be the first thing on my mind. And here I'm just kind of saying out the really big things I want to do. I use the Spark Notebook layout to also think about the past and what happened the previous week, like what went well and what didn't go so well, so that I can kind of think about that and apply it to my current week. The next thing that I do is I think about my aha moment. I have a peak performance check-in with one of my best friends where we go through all of the great things that have happened and things that we've learned through the week. And so I like to think about that now so that I'm prepared for our call. And then I move on to the next section. So since this is December 1st, I actually have to complete my monthly goals. I don't just review them. And what you see is me writing down everything that I really want to accomplish this month. And then I use the box at the bottom for my affirmations. So the things that I want to remind myself of consistently week over week about my business and about my life. So that's how I use that box. But you can use it for anything. Then I do my 30-day challenge, where I go through and I kind of establish what I want to do, talk about my plan of action, and I do one for every single month. This one I'm all about eating healthy. I need to get rid of my sugar addiction and not eat so much dang candy. Then once I've done all of my review, I start on the time blocking. And this is where I take my goals for the week and really plan out when I'm going to work on what thing. Now, I tend to only plan a couple of days, actually probably 3 days in advance. And then I'll do this a little bit again on Wednesday. And as I'm writing all of these, I have Google Calendar up in front of me, and I'm planning my work around my appointments. The other interesting thing is I'm combining my professional life with my personal life. So in there, I have written things like work out and cook dinner in the evenings, because I really consider my life as like one thing. So it doesn't help me to kind of plan them separately. So I also put little boxes next to them, which allows me to check things off as I get done. So that's very gratifying for me. And in the event that I don't get things done, I just move them to the following week. Then once I'm done with all my planning, it is usually time for my one-on-one with Kate. So I will jump on a Google Hangout with her and we will review both of our goals for the week and make sure that everything that we're doing really aligns with what we want to accomplish as a team. So this is super helpful for me to kind of consider this one-on-one as part of my overall planning process. So after my meeting, then it is back to work to get some stuff done and make some magic happen.